Is there any other way to start your Monday night than with Forest Mutant Sny Guy? I ask you. It's been a while since I played through The Forest. I have played Sons of the Forest in my own time rather extensively, and find it to be both an inferior and superior game to the original. It has its ups and downs, beginning with a steep difficulty curve on this one. I don't think that there are a whole lot of people out there who are actually playing Sons of the Forest by themselves at anything less than an exorbitant difficult rating. Fuck me, I do need to lower the volume on this game, though. The music is quite loud, isn't it? How am I coming across? Everything nice and clear? Alright. Part of me thinks I ought to shrink my head. This little box here seems too large by comparison to the game. I don't know. I've seen far more egregious offenders out there, don't get me wrong, but this one, it seems like, I don't know. It seems like a lot. Anyway. Start a new game on custom because, again, this game is absolutely unplayable at its regular difficulty unless you have a group of people with you. It's just not feasible. So what I tend to do actually is leave enemies on, put their enemy health at low, their damage at low, their armor at low, their aggression at normal, enemy search parties at low because they're fucking everywhere. Animal amounts normal, that's fine. Starting season, I think I'll start in the spring. Season length, default day length. See, this is where it's tough because the amount of day versus night is much the same, but you can sleep at night in this. So I tend to go with long rather than realistic, because realistic is like actually a 24-hour clock, and that's just absurd. That leaves you with hours of, what's the word I'm looking for? Daybreak or sunset, where the light is appearing in your eyes. The shadows are super long, and you can't actually go to sleep yet. The truth is, the game was rigged from the start. It really was. And I'm really not trying to be a major bitch in this, but it just it's too goddamn difficult. Cold pennies. Cold penalties? Yeah, we'll have those. Stat regeneration penalties. Reduces the rate that health and stamina will regenerate. Normal. Normal. Reduced food in containers. Oh, I'm going to reduce food in containers. Why would I do that? Reduced ammo in containers. No, I won't reduce it. Containers don't refill on load. That's fair. World pauses and inventory on, absolutely. Saves your life quite a lot. Players trigger traps. Nope. Building resistance. I really don't want them fucking up my house. I don't. So I'm putting building resistance on high. I do think that there should be cold penalties and stat regeneration penalties. That makes perfect sense. Like, if you haven't eaten or drank, you would pay for that. So, I think that's all perfectly acceptable. How about you? Yes, I think that'll be lovely. Are you ready for a dumb opening cutscene starring a stupid tattoo? I never am. Well, if you're not ready, then you better get ready, because it's happening. Also, Indigo and I were doing, like, metal screams earlier, so I damaged my voice box. And I didn't take that many. Oh, listen to that. You hear that? There's like, And there, that's good stuff. Okay, here we go. Puff Corp. Why Puff Corp? I don't know what they were thinking with that. Cocoa Puffs. Perhaps Mr. Puffton did in fact become rich by making Cocoa Puffs. That was it. What am I seeing in the corner of my eye? What is this? I don't like it. It's like one white hair. Get out of there. I was gonna say 7 months ago, they're fucking done. They're cooked. Edward Puffton, age 63, Puff Corp CEO. Neat. Barbara Puffton, age 60, occupation socialite. Virginia Puffton, age 20. So is that their granddaughter? Because I'm sorry, if he's 63 and she's 60, that would imply that she was 40 when she had her child. And while not impossible, I would argue it's fairly improbable. Sitemap, here we go. Now let's get a look at our stupid tattoo. If you get a tattoo on your arm that says "Fight Demons," you're a fucking douche. That's it. I don't have any jokes for you there, kids. I know we're crashing. Shit. I got so distracted by the dumb tattoo that I didn't even realize we were all about to die. Oh, maybe we're not. Maybe everything's just fine. Oh no! Okay. It's alright. Everybody just sit nice and still. We're good. Don't lean to the right. I told you not to. Oh, no, I meant my right. Don't lean to your left. Oh, Jesus Christ. And fucking dead. Absolutely dead. Unquestionably. Oh, hell, hey.
Now, who invited you here?
Apparently I'm with the press. Why did he hit me? Did I really start in the fucking snow zone? That's a kick in the dick. See, that right there was a safe landing, totally within regulations. A proper 3-point landing, or is it a 3-point landing in a fucking helicopter? I don't think it is it? Okay, we've got a minor problem with screen tearing here. I'm going to see if I can turn on VSync. There we go. Go ahead and enable that shit. Thank you! Thank you! Still not great. Doesn't seem like it's actually letting you survive in a helicopter is a good one. Yeah, they do have a remarkably bad safety rating, don't they? Oh, good. 2 bricks of C4. Hey, man, you all right? It's weird how I teleported next to you, wasn't it? You okay, bud? Hey, Kelvin, you with me, man? Kelvin, you with me? Oh, you can't hear my snapping, huh? I hope that's not brain. Here, look at this weird shiny thing. Naga, do you have any idea what that is? Is that a pen? Follow me. Did you know the bolt holding a helicopter rotor blade on is called the Jesus bolt? No, I did not know that. Looked like one of those tactical pens. Maybe. I don't know. It looked like Like it was supposed to be like a laser pointer at some point? I have no fucking clue. Yeah, we're gonna want some stuff. It's great. Get that out of my hand, please. Get that out of my hand, please. Thank you. Okay, got some bullets. It's pretty much just taking inventory of... Like, what the hell were we traveling with? We had duct tape and some pills. And our suitcases each have, like, 2 items in them. This team was doomed from the start. They never had a prayer. Also, hi, hello, sun? Yes, I know. You're a big ball of fire in the sky. Could you tone it down a little? Kelvin, we gotta get the fuck out of here. The sun is engulfing the earth. Fuck me. You went on the MacGyver heli? A toothpick and a dream. I am cold and wet. Yes, it's true. I am both of those things. Where's all my shit? Where's all my shit? Ah, there we go. Yep. Click on that. Open these special tools out. Number 1, you are... Yeah, okay. You shall be number 2. You should be number 1. Nothing else yet to be number 3. He looked at the phone and inspected it like he'd never seen one before. He's like, my God, this device appears to be showing my location proportional to its surroundings. -1 point. No sheath on that blade. That'll fuck up your day. Your waterproof storage has a hole in it. Yeah, no, I think that's a fair point. Should have been a sheath on the knife. I'll tell the devs. I'll let them know. You're in a lot of trouble now, mister. Okay, it's a gross rainy day. Tolly would not be happy. Yep. Okay. We need to send the devs into the wilderness for the 3rd game, True Immersion. I feel like maybe they could learn a thing or two. But to be fair, these games are pretty solid. Like there's some fuck ups here and there, some things they could have thought about, you know. But I think for the most part they did a really good job. The moral of the story is grab as many rocks and sticks as you can possibly find. That's what I learned from both the 1st and 2nd games. Also, that it is possible for a human being to carry everything. I don't know if you know this, but I can pick up 400 pounds of gear and carry them around. And I'm not even an impressive specimen. I do find it fun when games make it somewhat easier than real life. If it was totally realistic, I may as well have gone into the woods myself. Well, that's true. That's fair. And honestly, no harm done. Oh, look at that. Why, that's Yarrow right there. Okay, we've started picking things up. I want sticks aplenty. What else do you want? A fucking knife? Oh, right. Ah, son of a bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's the secret to these faceless protagonists. They've got an infinite prison wallet for some... Pretty much. Where's that stick I tried to pick up? Again, as many sticks as is humanly possible. Just all of the sticks. Now we need to get down the hill toward the coast. I saw that rabbit running through the grass and I was like, oh shit, here we go. How's the frame rate? How's everything look? Looks good on my end, but I never know how things are coming across. Looks pretty good? Okay. I've got everything on ultra, because I can. Rope. What's this? Oh, are you kidding me? I just happened to come out here. I know where this is. Okay, well, I almost died from that, so... Free flashlight. Sorry, bud. I guess I better take some meds, huh? Yeah, it's funny. As soon as I saw the rope tied around the rock like that, I was like, wait a minute, I know where I am. Could keep going towards the coast. Dropped off a cliff and your ankles are now powder popping aspirin. Well, listen, like you said, sometimes it's better to have the game be a little bit more forgiving than reality. Otherwise, you might as well have jumped off a cliff yourself, right? Right? I also like to poke fun at things, so that's perfectly all right. Interesting. Now here's the thing. Mark you as 2, we'll mark you as 3. So 2. What the hell did I just do? I set you as 2. Yeah, you're goddamn right I did. Hup! Nice, I got him. First of all, couple of feathers. Second of all, get my spear back. Third of all, delicious duck for dinner. You'd get a lot more meat out of it than that. I'm sorry, but that's kind of bullshit. Delicious duck for dinner. Oh, you're making the essentials? A down duvet would hit different in this. It sure would. The ultimate in luxury. Is that a chipmunk? Ooh, fish'ems. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Hey, guys. I didn't realize the water was that deep. Come on, guys. There we go. I hear frogs. Yeah, there's a fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Got him. It's one dumb fish. Fuck you, squirrel. What the hell was that? Fish hitbox is time. Oh yeah, you gotta hit that fish. Hello, dear. Come here. Come here, it's okay. Come here. No blood trail, no real means of tracking it. It's just vanished into the distance. There it is. Fuck. Come back here, you beautiful miracle of nature. Oh well. Bambi's running for the next sequence. Like, oh. Bambi's gonna wind up like Bambi's mom if I have anything to say about it. I need some food. I'm gonna gather as much as I can. And ooh. Well, hey, look at that! Smoke. It must be one of my teammates. Those aren't my teammates. Those aren't my teammates at all. Also just realized that control-wise, the crouch toggle on. Thank you! I'm really sorry to just show up and rob your little village here, but I need stuff and you've got stuff, so I gotta go. Sorry. It needed to be done. Your teammates went feral as soon as they touched the ground. Upon landing, they instantly took off all of their clothes, powdered themselves in ashes, and then began walking around with sticks and sharp objects. Now, I have a feeling my teammates wound up something like this. Not good for them. Great for Halloween decorations. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers up your spine. Oh, by the way, I did a thing. I mentioned that I'd been avoiding Discord calls with some people. Took the first step and joined them yesterday for the first time in 4 months. Nice. How was it? Every bit as awkward as you feared, or did it turn out to be okay? Come back here, you rabbit. It's actually pretty fun. Managed to avoid any awkward explanations. It's nice. Well, there you go. Even the most awkward of explanations, honestly, is still... You don't have to drag it out long. You just go, listen, I'm fucking weird. I went radio silent for a bit. Missed you. Now I'm back. Are we good? And if somebody says no, then strike that person from your life. Hey everybody, how you doing? I was wondering if you have any Kool-Aid or anything to drink. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kelvin, don't look at that. I don't think that's cool. No, I was because they're cultists. I was making a reference to the Jonestown massacre, which actually isn't funny because that shit really happened and those people really died. So I guess you will find meaning in life again. Will I? I'm not sure about that. Ever since 2016, everything's been a little weird, you know? There's a fantastic song about it by a band called Skinned. Is it distasteful? Yes. But is it also cool as fuck? You betcha. Damn, you can't even escape the religious cold colors on a random island in the middle of nowhere. It's true. They just show... Do they actually call you over there? They don't. We don't get phone calls about that here. They show up at your door. It's like, no. Not interested. Hoping the rain ends soon. I was going to try to dry this fish and waterfowl, and, well, it's kind of hard to do that when it's raining. Tell you what I will do, though, is I'll put it near the sea so that the salt air really dries it out. That's how drying things works, right? No, it's mostly kind of men and women here that are very enthusiastic that you should come to their Sunday service, and I feel bad for turning them down every time. However, a church would bore me to tears. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Also, I don't believe in their God, so, you know, that's tough. Gets in the way of things a little bit. And I don't want to be offensive to them. Like, you believe in your God. I'm glad you have something you believe in. I also have things I believe in. That's not one of them. I have nothing against people who have faith. I have a problem with those who evangelize, though. I don't care for that. Hey, man, are you okay? Here, let me help you out. You want some food or some water? Or I should probably put the spear away, huh? That's probably creeping you out. I gave him a heart attack. He was so scared of the spear. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, I'm going to take this pot and this sweet cookery blade that you've got here. And, again, you know. Take that microchip. Take that cup noodle. Got some bullets, some other shit. So this cookery blade is a real good way to fuck people up quick. I like this thing a lot. It's also a terrific utilitarian piece, just kind of wandering around in the well, the forest, you see. Great way to take down seagulls. This is, like, honestly, I find seagulls really annoying. So I'm just living out my fantasies here now, you know? I have a cookery on in my urban bug out bag. Nice. My brother had one when we were growing up. I don't know if it was actually any good or if it was just like a cheap knockoff. I have no idea. But it sure felt solid to me when I was a kid. Okay, we'll go ahead and save because you can't go wrong. And then over here, I do want to do a bit of construction. So let's see here. No, I want to switch modes. I don't want to go to basic mode. I want to go to fancy mode. And then I want to go to... How do I scroll through this thing again? There should be... There should be a button for turn the page. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thought I was going mad there for a second. Stick bed, stick storage, rock storage, bone storage, Spear rack. Drying rack. There we go. I'll have a drying rack. Get one of those. And then next to it, I'll tell you what, we'll have, well, we'll have another drying rack because you really, I can't stress the importance of these enough. You there. Get sticks and give them to me. Lots of sticks. I love that you can get him to do that. That's fun. It's the little things in life, not guy. Okay, back here behind our little house, I want rock storage. And I mean probably a couple of them. Hey, rain's finally stopping. You hear that? Environment almost sounds hospitable. Get the fuck away from there, you little... Oh my god! The fucking seagulls are explosive on this island! We gotta get the hell out of here! No, I clearly blew up the camp stove. I'm sorry. See, that's what I need. I'm just coming down with bones in my basement these days for Halloween decorations. Did I tell you I carved a bunch of wooden bones? And by a bunch of, I mean like 2. I should obviously carve more of them, but the point remains. Ew. Delicious. Explosive seagulls would really ruin a day trip to the beach. Like the movie Birdemic, I think. Alright, let's put meat and fish onto this rack of ours. If you land here, you pay a price. I'm just letting you know. It'll cost you. Best thing is you can use their corpse as a way to attract other seagulls. Free oysters. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Hey, listen. Wait for it. Come with me. What I actually want you to do is finish construction on stick storage. And I mean, like, a whole lot of stick storage, man. We need so many sticks that it's gonna seem a little dumb. Okay? You're gonna be like, dude, we can't possibly need that many sticks. And I'm gonna ask you to just trust me when I say yes, we do. Alright, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to get sticks and fill the holder. Okay? It's bad enough when seagulls swoop down to steal chips right in your face at the beach. But if they did it and you no longer had a face, would slightly annoy me. I'm right there with you. The hot dog stealing seagulls of Oslo Haven are really quite impressive, though. have to listen to you assholes while I try to sleep? You can fly through cliff sides? That's impressive. Good, and while Kevin's doing my work for me, load up on meat here. Can't carry any more oysters. Well, I know how to deal with that problem. That's a problem that solves itself. Now, I don't particularly like these, but my brother's wife does. In fact, I think my brother does as well. They're both fans. Have you ever had raw oysters? It's an experience. Those RHIBs would make a good waterproof shelter roof lining if cut into sheets. RHIBs? The sleeping bags or the... Oh, these boats. Rigid hulled inflatable boat. Yeah, I would think that these guys would make a really solid, like, tent. Waterproofing cover for the tent, insulation for the tent if it got cold. I would think that that would be a marvelous thing to have right there. Good, I'm glad you've got sticks for the container, because now I can finish my rock thing. And then I can fill it with rocks. Which is good, because there are so many. So many rocks to be found. So many rocks to be had. Lots and lots of pebbles, tiny, tiny fish. Tiny dead fish. Lots of dead fish. Seagull trophy, which I need for reasons. Oh, spiders. The hell? Oh, it's the laptop. Got it. Okay, now while Kelvin is working on that, I'm gonna go do a little exploration in an easterly direction? Yes, we're going east. Just never had the chance to get any, but I could forage them and a whole lot of other stuff up at the beach. There we go. Oysters are the one thing I haven't eaten that is common here. Really? I remember I got some... I ordered a bunch of oysters at a restaurant because what I was thinking of was steamed clams. Steamed clams? I'm sorry, Tortoise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't want to do this any more than you want me to do this to you. But you have to understand that every piece of you is useful. So... I know, I'm not happy about it. I don't like killing the tortoises or turtles. They're adorable, but I'm in an emergency situation here, and I need water, you know? So over here is going to be the place where I build the water things. Ah, there it was. The water things. Two of them. God, they're annoying. Shut the hell up! Still need 2 more sticks. God damn it. Which means I have to ass about on the beach until I find sticks. about on a beach. I'm doing this. Florida is pretty well known for soft-shell turtle soups. I'm not up on Florida lore. My sister lives there, but I don't understand why. Is the most polite way for me to put it. I would be hard-pressed to be convinced to visit any part of Florida other than a theme park. And you could not convince me to live there. It's one of America's greatest joke states, and, well, that's all there is to it. I just know America by the food and random facts. There's little else to know. It's a weird country. We're a weird country. As you know, I'm not particularly thrilled with it, but I think that's part of that is like, it's because it's where I'm from. It's like your hometown. You just kind of like, I want to get out of here. I want to do something new and different, you know. And so you just kind of, and you make a lot of nasty jokes about it, but it hasn't like done anything to me. Like America's not. I don't really think of it as being like a bad place or anything. It's kind of fucked up right now, but I think everywhere you go, things are fucked up in one way or another. You know, so I feel like I've been doing a lot of like making fun of America for a long time, and I don't want to give the wrong impression. Like, there's a lot of good American people. There's a lot of cool places in America. It's just I'm so used to it that I get real excited about other places, you know, whether it's Norway or Ireland or Japan, or it's just show me something I haven't seen over and over and over again my entire life. is where I'm at on that. I'd consider this place a shithole, but others wouldn't. See, that's the funny thing is you never really looked fondly upon your home until I think later in life, and then I think that most of that is just based on like nostalgia. It's funny because I've actually very recently started to think of Syracuse as kind of a nice place. The city I'm from, Syracuse, is. It isn't a nice place. Like, it was the center of the state's salt empire back in the day where salt was important because we didn't have refrigeration. And then we got refrigeration, and so suddenly we didn't really need salt anymore. And the whole city was, it would have been the capital of New York at one point. They literally were talking about making Syracuse the capital. It's the center of the state. We've got the highways going all the way across and then one down. And there are a couple north and south, but for the most part, it's like a through line. You go to Rochester, or Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Albany, and then down here is New York, you know? So Syracuse is just kind of like a good crossroads for everything. And unfortunately, the economy's dead. Culturally, it's mostly dead. The city itself looks gray and ashy, like Silent Hill without the fog. Like, it just looks like a dead city, despite being fairly big and fairly populous. Like, there's plenty of people around, but like when you go in downtown Syracuse, it's just like, oh, people here aren't doing okay, are they? You know, like it just sends like that kind of vibe. I've always had a big indifference to Northern Ireland and Ireland itself. Never had a good impression growing up there from my own experience, but it's where my family are at the end of the day. Yeah, and I think that's, your family's a big part of where you wind up settling, and also what's familiar or what's comfortable is a big part of where you end up settling. And Oh, so the cultists came over here on yachts. So they were already super wealthy, and they just weren't happy with their lives as super wealthy people? Okay, guys. That's enough of that. And they saw terrifying orbs in the sky. Alright. You feckin' weirdos. Silas, the entrance will be in Puffton's home. Make sure you close the gold door after you enter. Yvonne. Okay. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying more recently, I've started to kind of think of Syracuse as a nice place, and that's because if I think of it less in terms of like the economy or the city or the urban design, and I just think of it in terms of like the neighborhoods, there's a lot of green here. We have trees, we have rolling hills and valleys, we have 4 seasons, 4 distinct seasons. So you wind up with a period of the year where it is cold and snowy. You wind up with a period where it's starting to look pretty and everything's budding and flowering and all of that. You have the part where everything is too fucking hot and you wish you were dead. And then you have the best part of the year where it starts to cool off again and everything dies. And that's my favorite. Except it's not actually dying, it's just going dormant. And that's... I love autumn. I absolutely love autumn. We have beautiful leaf transitions here. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous place to be. Missing CEO Edward Puffton and his family are still missing. I don't care. The realm beyond. Derek Seaside. Ooh. For decades, humanity has felt it was not alone. But there was something more to... Alright, well that's good. What's this? Silas, blow it up! Blow the wall right out! You'll be able to sneak in. Everyone will be at the party. Sneak right in. Blowing things up, not generally considered a crucial factor in sneaking. The two don't really align very well, dude. I wonder if King Midas was on Puffton's side. It's possible. He's got a gold door. Oh no. You were a non-believer, huh? Okay. Fucking whatever. More rope. I love rope. Rope is the best. You can connect things with it. You can tie stuff down with it. You can hang yourself with it. It's great. Rope's got a million uses. It's one hell of a yacht, though. Could make some good stuff from the rigging and sail. You could. 100% you could. The fiberglass might actually be useful. You don't know. Take a shower over here. It's good stuff. Alright, I want to get back to Kelvin before he gets himself hurt. He's a bit of a thickie. Also, I'm still like super hurt from being blown up, so I'm gonna take some more pills and continue with my day. Also, I'm gonna eat some more oysters. Hopefully they're not rotten. Delicious and hydrating, apparently. Refill my health and hydration. It's good. But yeah, it's Syracuse is. I live in a nice neighborhood. It's pretty. There's pretty trees. There's cute little houses. There's a mix of old people and young people, and some of them are having kids, and so you see kids running around, and there's people walking dogs, and you say hi to people, and they go, "Hey, how are you?" And Yeah, some of them will even stop and talk and have a conversation with you. And I, I've become that nice man in the neighborhood, where people are like, "Oh, there goes the nice man with his silly dog," and people smile and wave when they see me. They're like they're used to seeing me. I'm a part of their lives now, and that's not nothing, you know. There's no reason to get all shitty and critical about my hometown. It's not so bad. Holy fuck! Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it is. It's a goddamn paraglider, is what that is. I'll take it. Sorry, sir. What's best about these is that for some reason, they're foldable. I don't know of any existing foldable paraglider in the world, but hey, you know what? Fine. Fucking, fucking whatever. You know?
Fucking what?
You know, we're gonna use the paraglider. We're gonna use the paraglider to get away from the scarymans. There we go. Community does play a big part in an area. I agree, and I like what I'm doing. I have neighbors on either side who I chat with. They know me. I know them, and we're nice to each other. We're considerate. My next door neighbors are not loud people. They have when they have friends over, they let me know. They go, "Hey, I'm going to be having some friends over. We're going to be having a fire in the backyard. Nothing crazy." And I go, "You're good. Like I don't have to worry about that with you guys. Like you're fine." So it's just like a chill. It's nice though for people to take you into their thoughts like that and go, how can I make his day less shitty? Alright, let's land this thing real smooth and not break my ankles on that sandbank. There we go. Ready? Yay! I did the thing. Like a glove! Are you still out here looking for sticks? Good job, buddy. You keep it up. I got us a whole bunch of rope. Nice! Look at that shit. It's all starting to come together. Oh, he's sticking to it. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, I don't need all of those sticks. I wonder, what else can I build? A stone fireplace? I don't think I need that. It's a little elaborate for my taste. Scarecrow, basic log sled, fancy log sled. Wait, there's a basic log sled and there's a log sled, which apparently involves skulls. Does it light up? Oh my fucking god! I think those skulls are like lantern faces, like the at the front, and then the lights in here. That's reflects and it comes out. That's awesome. I love the idea of a lit like a thing with like a log sled with headlights. There we go. Good lord. I was having trouble talking there. Standing planter, small animal trap, fish trap, bone maker trap, fly swatter trap, spring trap. I'm sorry, hokey pokey trap? That sounds like fun. Silent alarm, leaf trap. What's up, dude? Explosive tripwire. Small raft, large raft, houseboat. I hope the skulls are organically sourced. People get weird when you ask them where they source skulls these days. I was wondering if you're going to use skulls as a reflector, are you painting the inside of those skulls with something like silvery paint? Hunter shelter, small log cabin, tree platforms. Those are fun. Defensive walls, feh. Stick chair, bone chair. You know what? I feel like we're getting a little silly. I am going to want bone storage. Where did I see bone storage before? I know it was in here. Bone storage. There we go. Because you're going to want to gather some of those up. Good. Plenty of bones. Let's put some of this meat up here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We are looking real good, dude. How's it going? Maintain this base. Good. Good. Do you want a fire or something, buddy? Nice little cooking fire over here. Because we can do that. What the hell was I doing? X. There we go. Let's get me a reinforced fire. That's what I'd like to see. Alright, so I need to open up my inventory. Need to grab some sticks. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make a fire right here. And then I'm going to get some rocks. And make just the dandiest little fire pit you ever did see. There you go. That's how it's done. Fire never goes amiss on those cold nights at the coast. Do you know what a Rwana is? Like a cloak? Is that a thing that you're familiar with? I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think it's R-U-A-N-A, Rwana. But I could be totally off on that. Alright, we're gonna go this way now. So we already went to the yacht club. Oh, we've got a long ways to go. I want to see what those... I want to get to those pink exclamation points. Never heard of that? Now I'm wondering if it's not even real. See, I was looking for a new coat. Because my winter coat is absolutely fucking beat. I've had it since college. Since freshman year of college. And I bought it at the Salvation Army, like, secondhand store, freshman year of college, and it looked quite dated at that point. Like, I think this coat might have been made in the 80s, possibly the 70s or the 90s, but you get the point. The coat has been around for a bit. And I wore it for many a year, and it served me well, but it is, at this point, like threadbare. And it was a nice thick wool coat, like full length kind of thing. So I definitely got, you know, my money's worth out of the coat. And the coat has, like, from an ecological standpoint, that's the most sustainable coat that has ever existed. Like, the coat lasted nearly 50 years. I don't. It seems like it's been with us here in the world for quite some time. So I obviously it's about time I'd like to get a new coat. But everything sucks. Everything that's made now sucks. Everything's ugly. I don't like the way any of it looks. So I want to get some old shit. And so I was looking around for. I'm sorry, guys. This hasn't gone well. Guys, this mission was. I don't think this is a good mission, guys. I'm sorry. Planning on making myself a wool cloak with a hood for winter camping. Just need to get the designs to sew it. See, and that's what I'm talking about. You know Avi, who's in chat with some degree of frequency? Avi has done cosplay for years and is an incredibly talented seamster? What's the male equivalent of a seamstress? I don't know. Anyway, Avi's super good at sewing. And so I reached out to him actually earlier today. And I was like, hey dude, can you make me a coat? But I don't want to, it's tough because I don't want to rush him. Because, you know, cold weather's coming up and it'll be a good idea to have a nice long winter coat. But also, like, he just opened a store. Like, he's got, like, work to do, you know? So I don't want to just be like, can you make me a coat? I need it soon. Like, that doesn't feel right to me. So I'll see what he says. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see where that idea goes. The other thing I've been looking at is like army surplus. Like some of the Soviet satellite states had those like long gray coats because it's fucking cold. So I figure, you know, who's gonna make a better coat than that? But they were all communist countries, so. The M65 field jacket. Can you throw that out in the Discord there, bud? Because I'm interested. There's a long coat for the British military that is snazzy, bro. Like it looks good. Like those military fellas, they were looking real spry. Wide lapels on the thing, looks very dramatic, and then you can flip it up, and then you get this huge cowl around you in case it gets, you know, too cold. Really cool looking old coats. But I think as a general rule for me in the winter, like there's a few avenues that I could go in as far as coat goes. The paramilitary or full military does tend to suit me because it's got a kind of a utilitarian vibe. They're very heavy, they're very durable. I don't know, it just seems like a solid pick. Then there's some others. Ooh, grab me some of them binoculars. Ooh, look over there. What do we see? Well, a whole lot of ocean. I found another canoe with my binoculars. Send it to my DM, right to the DMs. What am I doing? Drinking soda? What the hell? All right, well, I'm more energetic than I've ever been. That's fantastic. I didn't mean to drink that. Feel fantastic. They're pretty well made and have button and winter panels for multiple seasons. Oh, that's cool. I'm not up on so much of the modern stuff. I feel like I'm kind of lost in time. Like I'm kind of an old soul. I watch, you know, the Granada Sherlock Holmes episodes, and I'm just like, look at those outfits, man. Like, if I could just walk around in Victorian period clothing without anybody commenting on it, that would be fantastic. Although, honestly, at this point, I think people would comment, like, fucking hey, dude, that's an awesome coat. Which, you're not wrong. So, was looking at, like, big, long, piratey coats, and that's when I found, I was like, you know, what if I didn't do a coat? What if I did a cloak? But I don't want to go, like, fantasy cloak. I want to go, like, you're just kind of wrapped up and kept warm kind of cloak, you know? Throw it over one shoulder, kind of tweed. I feel like that would fit this whole aesthetic, you know? I get that. The M65 is an old design, time-tested since the 60s. See, that's what I'm talking about. I can work with that. Absolutely work with that. Like that 1940s shit. Honestly, the kind of coats that they wear in Blackadder Goes Forth, which I know takes place during the First World War, that's a coat I could wear. But at this point, I'm sure there are people making reproductions, but there's no way you're getting your hands on an original World War I coat. Maybe you are, I don't know. I also just don't think they made people my size back then, you know what I'm saying? And they certainly didn't get into the military, so I'd be like, yeah, no thanks, fat ass, go ahead and take off, is what they would say. I do really love the World War I, World War II long coats, though. They were just so classy yet practical. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's panache. If I didn't overheat just by wearing socks, I'd buy one. Well, the thing is, it gets cold here in the winters, like bitingly cold. I'm glad I don't live out west, because when I was in school, out by Buffalo, the place that I was in, Fredonia, it was so flat out there that the wind would just whip across it, the whole campus, and it felt like you were getting burned. Any exposed skin started to feel like you were getting burned. It was rough. Turtle shell. I tend to get milsurp around the larger sizes as well. Usually a 40-inch, military surplus, got it. 40-inch waist to get a bit more room. See, that's the thing, is I'm about that same size myself, waistline, and then I do have a good broad chest. I guess I excited that log so much by talking about my broad chest that it just had to leap into the air. That was impressive. But I've got a fairly broad chest, and so that makes it a little difficult to shop for military surplus stuff as well. We don't kink shame Mr. Log. Branch out how you like. Oh boy. Hey, whatever gets him wood. Good for him. See what I did there? Thought that'd make you proud. Alright, let's see here. Getting there. It would have been faster to cut across the mainland instead of going around the coast. The mainland makes me nervous because there's cannibals in there. And they'll cut you and eat you. That's a bad situation for anybody. This game looks gorgeous, but there's still little glitches. Are you seeing, like, patches of land loading in here and there? It looks a little wonky. Game looks much better than the first one did, and the first game looked fine. As far as Unity engine games go, first one looked phenomenal. Very proud. I'll leave the stick jokes to your expertise now. They're growing on me. Oh my lord. Well, I know who is the mayor of Pun City, and I can't compete in that election. I know what I'm beat. The hell was that? I saw something up there on top of this cliff. I want to go up there and check it out. Let's see what's up here. They did a nice job in this sort of like basalty kind of stone here. Looks like these rock outcroppings would be fairly sharp to walk on. You definitely want a good pair of boots. Yeah, I knew I saw something up here. What's this all about? Alright. What's up here? Well, it appears to be made of flesh, and I don't much like that. Also, it doesn't appear to give you a hell of a lot of room to move around. It's not the most comfortable platform, and the flesh thing is really throwing me off, so I'm gonna go. See, I'm glad you appreciate my jokes. My family just sigh and ask me to go away when I do punt. Isn't that what I do? Haven't I been very plain with you? Oh, that was just a person, wasn't it? Okay, so that's too many fingers. There's just a head with fingers crammed into every possible hole. Coming out the bottom. That's a whole lot of fingies, bud. I don't like that thing. I'm mad that I found that thing. I don't like the look of it. No, 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 no. Creepy. Buckets. That dude would kill at rock, paper, scissors. I don't get it. Oh, because all the fingers. Well, I mean, presuming that his opponent was paper, then yes. I think he would be standing on very solid ground. All right. How's my health situation looking? Good. Okay. At almost full stamina. Sun's going down. Running out of time. Time to go. We're going to swim out to this thing. This horror movie where the kid was swimming and the camera kept bobbing above and below the water, and there's one part where you can see an alien reaching for him under the water, and I thought that was a genuinely chilling visual. Did a great job there. It was like from one of those horror anthology movies where it was just like a bunch of short films kind of crammed together, but that one shot I was like, shit, okay. Yeah, they did it's really, really well done. Okay, I am on the boat. Got some flares, toothbrush.
Wow, a gun!
I've been looking for one of them. GPS locator. MRE. Okay, so oh, there's the shark. Good times. One of my tricks for this game is this is a veritable seagull factory. Which is great because then you can get feathers aplenty. Yeah, we just pop this boat. That'll go well for me. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. You'll get in the water with the fucking shark. Don't do that. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Who else? Gotcha. Feathers are great for making arrows. And as you can see, I am just raking them all in. My next beach trip is going to be great for seagull meat and scarring for all of the other beachgoers. Yes. If you put this knowledge, which I have granted you, into practice, you will both benefit from and pay for it. It's a mixed bag at best. Just cut into this guy. It looks like I'm just cutting into him, like I was just grabbing some of his meat. No, it's a seagull. Get a fresh hunk of co-pilot here. Simpsons reference for the kids. Okay, so we saw the shark, and now I have not seen the shark for some time. There is the shark. Okay. How many spears does it take, motherfucker? He didn't care for that. Any more? I want those spears back. I want a significant return on investment for those spears, sir. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Nice. I was like, what the hell is that? It's a seagull. Just eerily floating up from the deep. Come on, shark. I know you want some. The rare seagull fish. It lies in wait to catch its prey. I killed it. He's fucking dead. Nice. The answer to my question, by the way, was 4. How many spears does it take to bring down the shark? 4. 4 spears. And now it's time to go to shore. This shark scares the absolute living shit out of me. There's something like in the back of my neck that happens every time that I climb up into the boat there. I'm like, come on, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Like I don't know, it produces like so much anxiety. Also, note, sometimes there are 2. I've had it happen where like a second one shows up. So you kill the first one, you're like, yay, I'm safe, and then you get bit anyway, and you're like, ah, shit. Oh, hey, look at that. I like that all the music in this game is like royalty free, so you can't get copyright claim for it. Why did I just take the stereo? I don't want the stereo. Free watch. Backpack, backpack. The scene at the end of the first The Last of Us game does that to me when you're passing the ambulance and see the shadows chasing you so close. Yep. Yup. There's a few moments like that. There's this part where you have to go down into a basement, and the whole basement you can see like there's fungal growths all over the walls, and there's a bloater down there and a whole bunch of infected. And you have to, like, stealth it for a while. That part always freaks me out, because it seems like there's an infinite number of them, or at least too many to actually take down with the materials that you're given, and so you have to kind of just get in and get out, or you're fucking dead. Is how it seems to me. Alright, the sun is going down fairly rapidly, so I need to get my ass back home, like, post-haste. Because I don't want to be out here at night. That would be a bad time. The sewers area in part 2 was like that. The sewers area, is that like after you escape the WLF and you have to go through, what the Jesus? Where there's red flares and the WLF comes after you, and then you run into some of the, they're not bloaters, they're shamblers. Is that what you're talking about? The red flare area is really tough. You get dropped down with 5 shamblers, multiple infected. Yeah. I just remember the red flare area being one of my favorite meat puzzles in the game. Like, they send a lot of human opponents down after you in that place. And I remember that being, like, one that I actually enjoyed, like, figuring out the best way to get around and to sneak up on them and stuff. Very satisfying. You know what area I don't like? The dog area. Because I won't kill the dogs. So as I play through it, I'm always like, okay, we're on a 0 dog kill run here. Let's try this, and that area is very challenging. Unless you're okay with killing dogs, which I'm not. But killing the dogs does make that level a lot easier. Dog area is a pain. I want to stealth it, but I'm terrible at stealth and always end up having to run and gun. You know, there's invariably a point where I have to run in that part, and I usually end up taking out a couple of the humans and then managing to give the dog the slip. It's always at least one part where I get kind of chased out of cover, but I usually manage to sort it. Yeah, the dog area is tough. The hell am I doing? All right, we got commercials incoming in 4.5 minutes. Hey, carrot flowers. I've never had those. Have you? My survival enthusiast chum. Only ever seen carrot flowers in games, to be honest. Okay. See, that's same. I see them referenced in multiple video games, and I've never actually seen them in real life and did not realize they were a real thing. It's a carrot flower. Why is this in multiple video games? I guess it must be real. Sticks and stones to break some back eye bones. What's this? On my radar. I believe it's the night feed. You okay, baby? Okay. Well, as long as you're all right. I just heard Indigo from upstairs. Fuck! Oh, are you all right? Gotta check in on the wife sometimes. I want to get my silly wheels. Give me my silly wheels. Oh, it's a ruddy golf cart. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll take it. Oh, I love that it's got a GPS built in for me. That's nice. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh Jesus. Dun 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 dun. The most ass-hauling golf cart you've ever seen. These things are actually pretty fucking quick. If I don't know if you've ever ridden around on one. My grandparents had one. Actually, two of them on their property. So, and it was like a big country property. So we used to ride golf carts and just fuck around with each other. It was a great time. The kids loved it. The grown-ups were not so thrilled with our antics, but you know what? I think they were just jealous. Did my research, so only wild carrot plants grow carrot flowers, otherwise known as Queen Anne's lace. If a farmed carrot is growing a flower, it has become inedible or bolted. Interesting. I did not realize that Queen Anne's lace was carrot flowers. It looks nothing like what it shows in the video game, because we have Queen Anne's lace around here. Can you eat that? I didn't know you could. That comes as news to me, sir. Oh god, this golf cart's movement kind of makes me sick. Kelvin, I got us a ride. Were you about to hop in? You go ahead and drive it if you want to. I came back here because it's sunset, you know. Do I have any more meat with me? A lot. Okay. Light me a fire. Put some meat on it. Little bit of food for me and Kelvin. Yeah, eat the thing raw off the you dumb fuck. Idiot. Best avoid eating it. Queen Anne's lace is a look-alike for hemlock. Yeah, oh, I know. As I found out and was horrified by one fine day in Norway. I'm not dead, by the way. Because I was like, that Queen Anne's lace is too fucking big. But it really does look just like it, and it's just 6 feet tall. And can end you. But the one difference is that Queen Anne's lace will have a carrot-like sweet scent. Now that you mention it, Queen Anne's lace does have kind of a carrot-like scent. I never would have put those two together. That's the weirdest thing. But you're not wrong. I sure am glad that we're camping out next to this corpse. Listen, I needed a bed, okay? And I didn't want to have to build one. This looked like a reasonable sleeping arrangement, but if we could clear off the dead body, that would be really, really good. The Latin name for it is Daucus carota. Interesting.
Excellent, Watson.
Thank you. Thank you for the information. What is he doing over there? I'm glad. I'm glad that you have learned things tonight. Ah, see, there we are. Actual edible, good-for-you meat. Hey. Take a break. I put some fresh meat on the fire for you. Gotta feed Kelvin. No. And we're coming up on sunset here. Good. Kelvin, buddy, do you need any food or anything? Can I get you can I get you something? Oh. Alright, well, enjoy your break. There's a creepy mist growing around the bottoms of those trees over there. I don't like the look of that. Could be in trouble here. Look at you climbing through the air, you big goose. Go have some actual meat on the fire. Cooking that one up just for you, bud. You wait until it's done, though. Don't eat it raw. Come on over here, man. Bet your character is really missing some garlic butter and salt right about now. You know, honestly, I feel like the first day, probably not. You're probably good. Just like, oh, I had some roast meat. Hooray. Don't stand in the fire, bro. Hey, look, there's finished meat. There's good, healthy, finished meat. Sure you don't want... Sure you don't want some meat? It's cooking over here. Maybe he's a vegetarian. I hadn't thought about that. Have some meat. I made it just for you, bud. No! God! Get out of there! Get out of the fire! Kelvin! He just walked right into it. I didn't... He's not the sharpest spoon in the drawer? Yeah, for sure. Don't do that again. You make me worry. I'm gonna go to sleep before he kills himself. There, the fire's out. I can't trust you around. And then he goes to sleep on the rocks over here. There's a fucking bed. Oh, you poor boy. I mean, Lord knows. Seeing what you've been through and all, but... Whew. That was wild. All right. I just realized that I talked through an ad break, so I'm gonna go pee, and I'll be right back. I'm back. And some would say, better than ever. But that would be a lie. Get sticks and fill the holder. We could never have too many sticks. It's good to be back, now, guy. It's good to be back. Now, where do we want to go from here? I honestly don't know. I guess we'll just start exploring paths till we find something of interest. Okay, cooked meat. We'll eat that. Good. We'll drink a whole Smirnoff. A refreshing energy drink. Good. We've got an achievement called That Can't Be Healthy for drink 50 cans of the fizzy beverage. Obviously not in this playthrough, but overall, and that's hilarious to me. That's a lot of caffeine. Yeah, the some of the achievements in this are really cute, I think. You really don't haul ass in this game. This is like a jog. Maybe there should be like a sprint. Because walk, sure. Run, yeah, it's really more of a swagger to me. That's fine. And then there should be like a fucking... You know, one that really gets you going. At least that's how I feel. I guess they went with the energy conservation type of movement, doing backflips and shit like Bear Grylls would have been funny though. I think that there are going to be certain situations that I'm going to encounter that would strongly warrant me hauling ass. I'm not saying that's the way I would normally cover ground. I'm just saying that there are good reasons to run like hell in this game, you know? And when I encounter one of those, I really want to run like hell. Ooh, that's a lot of yarrow. I like how it has a question mark over it. Like, what is this? Well, can I look at it long enough to identify it? Oh, interesting. Once I've eaten it, it changes from a question mark. I guess that's handy. Yarrow and aloe is wonderful. I'd love to find more of that aloe. Gonna be pretty full on yarrow soon, though. Yarrow you don't eat. You pack it into open wounds. Oh, some aloe can probably make some burn ointment. Yes. And yarrow really is like you use it to stanch the bleeding. So it's you just shove it into your open wounds. Okay, this doesn't look good. Thank you for all of the money. Well, I mean, I can take care of Slenderman right here and now. Is that a good joke? Yarrow is chewed into a paste and stuffed into the wound, right? Oh, I did not realize that it was chewed into a paste, but I suppose that makes sense. I thought that you literally just shoved the flour, because it's fluffy. So I thought you just shoved the flour into the wound. But no, actually, now that you mention it, you probably do chew it into a paste. Or crush it into a paste if you have something with which to crush it, because chewing it and then putting it in a wound would probably be less helpful than the alternative. Okay, got some water over here. Another sleeping bag situation. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. They're creeping around me. Are they trying to get around me? No, they just didn't even notice me and they're running off. Well, fucking good. Alright. Creepy little bastards. It's like Gollum chasing after you. Hi, I'm here, but also doing cleaning the kitchen, so won't be super responsive. I completely understand, and I appreciate you being here. It's good to see you. I hope everything's well. How was the wolf sanctuary? He said, expecting a response, even though she just specifically indicated that she would not be very responsive. Listen, I want to know about the wolves, okay? Incidentally, I mentioned it to Indigo, and she said she would absolutely love to meet up with you guys there sometime. That sounds like a lot of fun. So, you set the date. Also, I haven't seen Matt in like a fucking decade, so it would be nice to see him. Give him a big bear hug, you know? Well, maybe I shouldn't give him a bear hug. If he's got a tender ticker, I don't want to squeeze him. Okay, so they just killed the deer. Did you actually get any meat out of them? It looks like not a lot. Kind of wasteful, guys. Maybe they prefer human. Oh, it was fun. I'll post some pics in the Discord. That would be cool. I would love to see those. Indigo would love those too. It just seems like a cool time. There's a place around here called The Wild, which I guess it's kind of like a petting zoo, except you can't pet all of the animals, but you can interact with them more than at a lot of zoos. And that's partly a good thing and partly a kind of thing. They fed meat-filled pumpkins to the wolves, coyotes, and foxes. Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to see that. But at this place, like, you can feed carrots to a giraffe or a camel. And the camel's breath smells like... Ugh. I don't know, man. But they're neat. And I met a hyena. And the hyenas, to socialize, will vomit in front of you just to share whatever good food they ate. So the hyena was chewing on a piece of bark and playing with it, and we were literally running up and down the fence, and the hyena was running along with us and having a great time. And then he was like, "I like you guys. Here." And it actually, like, it was such a bad smell that it made me nauseous. So, I still, I still loved our little hyena pal. He was lots of fun, but holy shit. Be forewarned about hyena friend behavior. You might not want to be friends with a hyena. Free skulls. A bibli, a holy bibli. That's pretty forward of the hyena. It certainly is. Have heard of the wild, never been there. It's good. I like it. We had fun. They have. Are the cannibals burying these guys? No, I don't think they were burying them. I think they might have been grave robbing for a chance to eat. Again, they don't seem to like eating animals. I find a lot of dead animals that they've just killed seemingly for the fun of killing and then not eating them. It seems like they crave the sweet, sweet taste of human flesh. I don't know. Oh, hey, I have a big pot here. I have a big old kettle with which to fill and make and boil water. So I'm gonna have that filled and at the ready. So I'm gonna eat this last peanut butter cracker. So there's a path right up here. There it is. We found the path. All right. I'm just going to take the path, and I'm going to see where our paths lead us. Might run into something good. Might run into something bad. We'll find out, and I'll let you know when we get there. Shall we take the right or the left path? You decide. A dramatic crossroads. Taking the left, we're going left. Chicory. You've been rewarded with not one, not two, not even three, but 4 chicory. 5 chicory. 6 chicory. More chicory than a man could possibly need. We've also found one of these weird tarp things. Some batteries. And a hook for a grappling hook situation. Oh, I see a dude over there. I don't want no trouble from that dude. So I'm gonna let that dude walk right on by. He's going left, so I'm going right. He decided my course of action for me. That made everything real easy. He's just out for his stroll after lunch. His cannibal lunch. Yes. I do worry about his cannibal lunches. Do you suppose they eat each other? There's clearly different, like, tribes. Like, there's different modes of dress for them and stuff, so I wonder if... Like, I've never seen a turf war in this game. I know it can happen in the first game. Never seen it happen in this one. And I wonder. I'm just zigzagging my way through here. Left, right, left, right, left, right. It seems I have all of the silvery tarp things that a man could possibly want, so I'm not going to bother with that. But I'll take this stuff. Oh, hey, that reminds me. I have found not 1, but 2 of these little GPS tracking things. Or at least I thought I had. Where the hell? What the hell? What? No? I'm looking at them right there. What is that? Right, let's try this again. There we go. GPS locators. Yeah. I really thought that I would put these on a stick. I thought that was the idea. I don't know. Perhaps I've got something wrong. Now I'm all turned around. I don't know what to believe in anymore. I guess maybe they're all part of the same clan of sorts. Maybe some are more nomadic than others. Maybe, but I don't know. In the first game, there's like straight up turf wars between different clans of cannibals. I have seen it. I have witnessed it. Well, that's something over there. Looks like a clearing. And I do see something on the mini-map here, so that could be interesting. What's up here? 3 graves. Well, I don't have a shovel, so I can't do anything with those graves. But apparently I could desecrate them if I wanted to, if I had a shovel. If only I had a shovel with which to desecrate those graves. Alas, alad, alack. What's this? Gordon, Puffton refuses to acknowledge what this place is, not even counting what my team has been finding on the other side of the island. Surveyors going missing, our workers turning up dead. If he won't deal with the situation, I will. Jen Yu. This Jen Yu individual seems very upset. Not going into cave, but I'll tell you what I will do. What was that? What was that? Ha! Don't do that. Yeah, I know. That's great. I'm glad that you did that thing. She just fell. You see her? She just fucking ate shit. I didn't care for that. Yeah, I see you over there, you creepy bitch. Cave entrance. There we go. I got a cave clearly marked there. That'll be. Who knows? Who knows what's in there? I don't think I'm equipped to go in a cave yet. I don't know. Do you want to try? Do you want to go in a cave? Well, you know what the hell? We'll go in a cave. Let's see what's in this one. I'm telling you, if that bitch's hanging around out here waiting to cause me harm, I'm gonna be angry. L, good. I think I found a flashlight. Did I not? I think I found a flashlight. Flashlight there. There we go. Are you hanging around out there? Don't you come in here. That'll make me mad. Also, the cookery blade is now my number 3. The axe is now my number 4. We're using the cookery blade. Thank you. Okay. Well. Dark things transpired in this cave. And, Nyguy, I know you're going to be thrilled about that pun, but that's not what I meant. Yes, what a warm, welcoming environment. Okay. Bone decorations aplenty. There's an up road and a down road. I'm not sure I want to be in here yet. Okay, well that leads back out. So what about the down road? It's a recipe for something. A trap of some sort? I don't know, but I love that I can hear frogs croaking. It's spooky as fuck down here. That ass. They're well prepared for Halloween. Gotta give them props. No argument. Some mild resentment. Some abject terror. Certainly. Oh, good. A skin pouch. That's good. That's good. A skin pouch. That's what you want. Hey, you know what? Actually, I'll have this back if you please. Could I... There we go. I was going to say, where's my... Hey! Hey! My GPS thing fell into the floor. That's bullshit. I'm upset about that. I lost a GPS thing through the floor. That hardly seems fair. I'm a little bummed out about that. About the events that just transpired. Bet that thing clapped when he ran. Fuck's sake. Golf cart. Right. There's something else of significance in this area. A green battery looking thing? What is that? What's the green battery looking thing? What is that? Oh, it's back there. Oh, I wonder if it's the GPS thing that I dropped. Alright, well, I can't get it, so that sucks, but here we are. Alright, let's try going to that cave over there or something. I don't know. I had a thought recently. You know, arses have a vertical line, right? So if the line was horizontal, would a marathon sound like an applause on the go? You did not think of that. That did not just come into your brain. Somebody said that. Why have you done this? What the fuck? I feel the same about you. Fuck off. Did you hear that? Did you hear that somewhere, or did you literally just think of that? Because I'm disposed to say that if you came up with that on your own, you're some sort of pervert. I can't believe you've done this. There is a point around here. I know, in this area. I remember from previous playthroughs. There is a point in this area somewhere that has a cave that leads to the 3D printer. And I will most certainly need that 3D printer. So I would like to find this cave. it's so many grenades that I simply cannot be buggered to carry more grenades. My character, a 3D printer, yes. Have you not played this game? Alright. Give me a second, because I have to find it. Okay, it is around here. I was close. I'm close. Played any of these games? I watched a lot of them though. Okay, so on this wavy river here, I remember the pattern of the wavy river. So we have to follow this road further inward, and it loops to where? What? There's the thing. Left. Can we rotate this? No, of course I can't rotate this. Okay, fine. So we're on loop 1. It's right at the end. It's right at the end of that one. So we got to go on this road over here. There. We're on this path, and it's like fucking right here. It's like right in this area. Yeah, it's right here. Look for a golf cart covered in vines. It's right here. There she blows. Okay. Golf cart is covered in vines. It's right there. There it is. All right, let's get a stick. I see you down there, you little creep. There, good. All right, now I got it marked so that I can always come back to it, because that's important. This one's important. See, this one leads to like a little bunker, and there's the 3D printer, which I'm going to give it some ink. Well, not ink, but you know what I mean, resin. And then we're going to prove how little the makers of this game knew about 3D printing, because we're going to print a flask, something you drink out of, from highly toxic resin. You ready? They did at least understand how a 3D printer looks when it's printing a resin printer. Tim LeBlanc, parallel universes and the travel between them. I'm sure Tim LeBlanc knows a hell of a lot about that. Surely the soldiers on the island had a flask on them already. You would think that they would have been deployed with a flask, but no. No, they were not. And so instead they are predisposed to 3D print one out of toxic resin and then drink from it like a bunch of morons. Let's see here. Puffed employee record. Jen Yu Zhang. Department legal. Former corporate lawyer. Grade C. Clearance 2. Am I really out of... Oh, bastards. Alright. I was hoping I'd have a bit more than that. Alright, I'm putting more in. Shut up. The red paint in the first game works a lot like this mask. Which I go... So I can walk around wearing this mask, and they theoretically won't attack me. Except that they kind of will. That's the fellow who hit me with a revolver, yes. Also, if this were 3D printed using a resin printer, the lines would not be that clear. Because resin printers have much higher resolution than FDM printers. So there's some fundamental misunderstandings about the nature of 3D printing by the creators of this game that have been implemented into the game. But you know what? I'm going to let it slide. It's the ghoul mask from Fallout 3, basically. Grappling hooks, tech mesh. A sled. A 3D printed sled. That'd work real well. Arrows, 3D printed arrows. Well, like a carbon fiber arrow. That's hilarious. Anyway, I have the two important items out of the bunch. Look at that. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, hey, I forgot to open these. Nice! A target. But I don't want that. Hey, flashlight. And batteries. Good. Now let's grab those fucking batteries I just dropped, because those are precious, precious resource. A precious resource. I'd rather trust a pointed stick for an arrow than a 3D printed one. Seriously. They're so... I do worry about that. Is it ice? Is it some sort of weird chemical? What is that? I don't care for it very much. I'll tell you that much for free. Date. As opposed to time. Get it? And I do not have a key card necessary to get into that door. So, alas, this is as far as we go for right now. The floor is still... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Floor's wet over here, too. So I don't know what the hell's going on in this place, but there's some weird shit happening. Aw, poor little Roomba got lost. What are you doing down here, fella? That's cute. Alright, I'm glad I found the 3D printer cave, because that's an important one. Now, from 3D printer, where do we go? Over here and over there. I just don't know. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here, and we'll head towards that other cave over there. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. There's bound to be something interesting around here. Maybe I'll go towards that lake. What's that? A rabbit? Okay, it's a rabbit. I thought it was one of those guys skulking about on all fours, you know? Creep-like. Golf cart covered in vines is giving me major Jurassic Park vibes. No joke. Actually, now that you mention it, yeah. Hey, what's this? Can I pick that up? That's a fiddlehead fern. You could roast those up and eat them. They're delicious. I've had them. A raccoon? Well, ain't you cute? And unlike the first game, I don't have to kill you for any reason, so that's good. I can just let you be you, little raccoon. There he goes. Goodbye, little raccoon. Another one. Joint's lousy with raccoons. Oh, hey. Hey. I know this lake system. These lakes and rivers. There's good stuff up here. This is right near where I often end up starting the game. A light bulb. Which means we're right near this guy. Little stun baton to pick you up. This thing could be super useful. It'll let you stun enemies so that you can then stab them to death. It's great. So from here, where to? I got a fair amount of good stuff with me, but I could probably use some more health ingredients. Probably use some more food. In fact, I'm sure I could use more food. So what we'll do for now, because we've got ourselves a nice little base camp that works. It's not ideal, it's not fancy, but it works. Does this one lead me anywhere? I can't remember. We're about to find out. Some of the caves are just dead ends. Some of the caves are the end point of another cave. So like you start on in one cave and then maybe it turns out this is the way out of that cave. Sometimes it's a dead end that has like some cool items in it. Like a couple of things you can grab, make use of. And sometimes it's the start point of a whole new adventure. I got a weird feeling about this one, so I'm gonna get a pistol? No. I'm gonna get grenades. And a pistol. Yeah. See, I don't like arms sticking up out of the ground. I'm weird about that. I have an instant dislike of that. Sometimes you need to go John Wick on some cannibals. I don't know, man. This is... It's a rope. That's a court. This is the other end of the court. Okay. This is the exit to one of the caves. And that thing, the hands that you saw coming up out of the ground, that was going to be a bad thing. That was going to be a horrible two-man thing, like two dudes stuck together like conjoined twins that crawl at you and jump at you and swing around and do all kinds of other shit. So I was like, I think this cabin or this particular cavern might be a bad time. So, let's see here. Where's men's key card, you need the shovel, and to do that you need 2 more items, the rebreather and the rope gun. Rebreather can be found in cave 2, see on the map below, then head to another cave, cave 3 to get the rope gun. Alright, so we need cave 2. Okay. Alright, then it's coast time. Hey guys, don't worry, I'm not going to bother you. Ironically, we've pretty much gone in the opposite direction of where we need to go. So that's a bit of a shame, but it's okay. Because we've learned, we've grown, we've had exciting experiences. Wait, that K on the map is Kelvin. Kelvin? Kelvin? Kelvin, what the fuck are you doing out here, Kelvin? Oh, for Christ. Alright, fine. Then I guess follow me. He wandered off and started looking for me, I guess. Maybe he got lonely? I don't know. That's a real good way to die, bud. Jesus, he's thick. Thick as a brick. Okay, let's go. Kelvin, bud, we need to get back to camp where you need to fucking stay. Like, you need to not be out here. You'll end up dead. You're not built for this shit. He's now a simple man because of the things that happened, and he needs to be protected. He's got loyalty at least, but not brains. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's a bad combo for survivability. You know what I mean? That's the sidekick who dies. You know? What the fuck? I don't even know what that was. Like, what caused that to fall over? I'm confused about that. And more than a little concerned. That's fine. Let's get the fuck out of here. Kelvin, I found us a ride. Come on, get in. Here he is. All right, bud, hop in. Come on, bud. Okay. Thank you for eventually getting it. Crunch, 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 right into a chasm. Just straight into a chasm. Are we really doing this right now? Is this actually happening? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Get it up. Kelvin, get it off me. Kelvin, get it off me. Kelvin, I'm stuck. Kelvin. Kelvin, I'm stuck, Kelvin. Kelvin, I need help, buddy. Can you go get help? Go. Oh, God. All right, the only option is down into the chasm. No, okay. All right. Whew. Whew. It's going in. It's going. All right, fine. There goes our ride, bud. We gotta go. That sucked. That's such a kick in the dick. Didn't even notice us. Didn't even see we were there. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, he did notice us. Alright, we gotta go, dude. Calvin, come on. I'm kind of pissed. Gotta use the T-Rex method. Stand still and he won't notice. He didn't at first. Everything was fine. I'm a little pissed off at Kelvin because now I don't remember like what our beach home is. I don't remember the way home. Really? All right, bud. I guess you're coming down here with me. No, the fuck we aren't. Nope. No. He's not. We're not doing that. Where are you? Come on, bud. Kelvin. I'll leave without you. Oh, you're right there. Okay. Which beach is home, buddy? It's got to be this one. It's got to be this way. I cannot believe he did that. That he ran off into the woods after me. No sense of self-preservation. No sense, really. It's a huge map, yeah. It's a big old love. You do a lot of exploring. Hey, what was that? I got a question mark over here. What was the question mark? Ooh, horsetail. Nice. Got a little bit of... Oh, more horsetail. Alright, we found another one of you. Here's the great thing about these guys. They all die. You can't actually do anything with any of them. But I can get a sweet axe out of the deal, so that's cool. Shut the hell up. Oh, for Christ's sake, is there another one of you little shitheads out here? Go away. I'm trying to do stuff. Oh, we are... Kelvin, we're surrounded, dude. We need to get out of here. I'm real excited for you. You leave Kelvin alone, or so help me God. I swear things will happen to you that you don't even know how to deal with. Throwing rocks? It's a good way to get brained. Come on, Kelvin. At least I got the big axe. That's good. That will serve me well. You fucking jumping out of bushes at me and shit? I hate those little pricks. Those creepy crawler things remind me of the newts from Days Gone. Yeah. That's the vibe they're putting out. Awful. Oh, hey, I found us another car. Kelvin, come on. Kelvin, there's a car over here, Kelvin. Come on. Want to go for a little drive, buddy? Oh, wow. There's a lot over here, actually. What's all this then? Construction equipment. Anything I can do with it? No? Kelvin just shows up to scare the shit out of you. Hey, 3D printing fluid. Awesome. Batteries? Good. Always use a spare battery or two. Alright. Get in! Come on, get in! Come on! Do it! Try not to drive directly into a chasm this time. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with a moose, do you? Hey, buddy. Just minding his own business. That's awesome. That's good vibes for days. Let's just, we'll disappear into the woods. We'll vanish into this here forest. I can hear him. Oh my god, is he chasing us? He's defending his territory. Kelvin, urinate aggressively. A skunk. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kelvin, hold on. It's gonna get weird. We've got to drive through these bodies at high speed, no less. I don't want to go into another chasm. Oh, in the intestines. So many intestines. Kelvin, I'm starting to think this may not be the most efficient means of travel. Kelvin, help. Kelvin? I love you, Kelvin. It really won't let me drive off this cliff. I mean, it really protected me from driving off the cliff. Good for the game. It was like, no. We're not going to let you self-sabotage that hard. That's fine. No. No, 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 no. Safety first. No. Fuck safety. I'm going down the goddamn cliff. With the express purpose. Stop driving. Okay. Why am I on the back? Oh my god. Can I drive the thing, please? Please let me drive the thing. Kelvin, catch up. It'll be fine. He'll be fine. The beach is pretty safe. I just hit the jump button like that was going to do anything for me. I would love if there was like a reverse camera so that I could just like press backspace and he'd be like, I'd see him just like, like running after me. That would be fun. I forgot I already have one. I'm collecting golf carts, apparently. I need Kelvin Cool guys don't drive golf carts, they just jump on the back while it moves. Yes. I love the backwards facing seats too. They're so much fun. Collecting them would be smart, easier than carrying the batteries back. Oh, I suppose that's true. So, Kelvin, here's the thing, okay? No. What are you doing? You going over here to grab a little something to eat? That's fine. That's fine, bud. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to maintain the base. Don't wander off again, okay? Don't wander off. What else can I make? Don't even know. Tell you what I do know. I need all of this food and all of this fish if I'm going to go into a cave. Because it's serious business. It's serious business down in the caves. It's a man's life in the caves. So where is that cave? Where is that cave that I need to get to? Is it that one right there? Why, yes it is. I believe it is. So Kelvin's guarding the fort, which is good. And I am going into a cave. To get a rebreather. Because a rebreather is a super useful thing to have. Will I be bitten by a shark while swimming across this bay? Who knows? Sadly, I gotta leave to go to bed. Been fun as usual. Oh, well, thanks for joining me, buddy. And yeah, absolutely. Go get some sleep. Rest up. I will have a good time in the cave. And by a good time, I mean a bad time. I'm gonna have a bad time in the cave. But that's fine. I try not to have a heart attack when the bats fly out because it makes a sudden, loud, high-pitched noise, and I can't bear that for some reason. I survived. Okay, let's see just how fucking bad this is, because I really think... Did I save before I came in here? HuffCorp outbids Sahara Therapeutics for Remote Island. Sahara Therapeutics was the company that was in the first game. I think I might have forgotten to save before coming in here, and that's a bad move. I definitely need to save before I go in here. Stupid not to. Oh look, it's raining. Why, that'll fill up my water catches. Fabulous. With fresh, drinkable rainwater. Oh, that reminds me, now that I have my flask, I can fill that up with water by boiling the water. So, maybe we want to do a little bit more prep before we go into the caves, because you could be underground for a while, man. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, with my collection of 2 golf carts, and I won't stop there. I'm going to gather up as many more of these things as I can. We'll have a parking lot. I genuinely think I forgot to save my game. Hey, Calvin. I'm glad that you're excited to see me. He came running. I don't think that would catch. I don't think that would catch at all. Throw some $100 bills on it. That money ain't worth shit. Throw that kettle on there. Boil it up. Water catches are already full. Okay. Grab our flask. Where's our flask? Our cleverly 3D printed flask. That would absolutely not work. And would indeed. Oh, yeah, let's open this pouch. Open the skin pouch. Please don't open the skin pouch. Now, seriously, where's the... Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. Right in front of me. Goigle, 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 goigle. There we have it. A nice full flask. A delicious drink of water. And I'll have this cooked meat, which apparently lasts forever now. Sure as hell didn't. I was playing through this the first time. Can you actually get in the... No, you can't. Bit of a bummer. I wonder if I could build like an actual house here. A small log cabin. So stupid. But it's more fun to be able to get inside your house, you know? Kelvin, here's what I want you to do. I want you to finish that structure. I believe in you, buddy. That ought to take him about 7 years. Keep him out of my hair for a bit, which is good. He's a good kid and he means well. He's just a little, well, he's vulnerable, you know? And when he's off wandering on his own, he can't get killed. But when he's close to me, if enemies attack, he can get killed. It's better for both of us if he stays the hell away. Alright, I left that to boil. Gone ahead and saved. That'll do. And honestly, at this point, it is 7:52. And I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. My guy's gone. I don't know who the one person left watching me is, but I would like to say thank you very much for watching me. If you're somebody I already know, hiya. If you're somebody I don't, consider hitting that follow button. I am back at least 3 times a week. That's how I do this. Next time we'll probably play some more Resident Evil 7, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit and try something different, so I'm playing a little Sons of the Forest. Probably alternate back and forth between those two until we finish one of them, and then we'll throw something else into the mix. But I generally don't have the attention span for like, I couldn't do like 3 different streams a week and have it be like 3 different games a week. I'd get hyper fixated on one of them and desperately want to come back to that one. So alternating back and forth between 2 seems to agree with me, and hopefully it agrees with you too. But thanks for tuning in, and until next time, it's good night and good luck.